hitting me, I'm gonna have to take that. And if you stop, let me bring that back. Stop it. The man I loved helped me get off it. And if you don't stop hitting me, I'm gonna take that gun and cock it. Well, we can't afford rehab anymore ever since we had that boy, and I thought you'd be clean forever. But it looks like you and him are just some worthless pretenders. She would cry and scream when he used brute force to interrupt her current course of crack, cocaine, and pills of many sorts. Woo! He originally tried sitting down and talking to her normally, but by the time she got violent, he would take brutal authority. Oof. After the welfare, the family was never the same, and the kid could never escape. No friends allowed, no TV, no cell, all the way up till grade 8. His father eventually started beating him, assuming his friends sold her the dope. She always said no, but he didn't care as he grabbed her by the throat. After 3 years, the man came back with a smile on his face so damn bold. He walked up to me as I grabbed my paper and said, "He's just turned 12 years old." I stepped back and frowned and said, "Yeah, that boy, he's doing fine." And right when he left, I turned his way and said, "I don't think they'll let you inside." So he would constantly catch up with me by the crack of dawn. For the next couple months, it went on and on. Whenever he asked me, I would say that there's nothing wrong. Quite frankly speaking, I'm surprised he remembered for so long. So by summer, I began to feel concerned, knowing all the bridges that the kid burned. He had no protection and often felt like he was alone. I later saw cameras pointed at his home. There seemed to be a new next-door neighbor, and judging by his behavior, he was a violator. That vigilante in me gave me the benefit of the doubt. At that time, I knew it was time to investigate that house. The home seemed very normal from the window. The man claimed he was a widow who already had a kiddo. He claimed he was looking for a friend for his son. As I was about to walk away from his front, my phone had rung. It was the kid's father. He was screaming, claiming his son is gone. It was not his torturous tone. It was clear that something was wrong. Frantically telling me he thinks the gang got him, like they assumed 5-0 caught him. Why though? Maybe because they knew he was a former associate. So we called up the feds to report and see what they would get him, but instead they gave us the other side of the dilemma. Now he's on alert, and it's confirmed no pretender. The new neighbor brought a kid outside. He said he saw him leave the house and run to hide, assuming the rival thugs may have used him to retaliate over a historical beef that just didn't sound quite great. So he left with the police, his mom and his pops, riding around the hard spots, hoping his name drops. Now this is the part of the track when I'll get extra detailed, so please skip the track if you feel a little frail. 8 years went by and no word ever came up. The neighbor and the son moved too. It became so rough. Not even the man who loved him heard a word. Until that Christmas, the police reported something so absurd. Their parents let the cold case chill heavy when they announced that they believed that their son's friend's deadly. When 2 of them got bid for 5 supposed hits with only 3 discovered, with pain and tears every